Virgo, how are you? This is Ashley. We're going to do your reading for the week of the 20th. We're going to look at past, present, and future. And my intention is that this is last week, this week, next week, so that we're not sprawling out the time too far. But certainly take what resonates. It might be that in this past position you find that this happened a little bit ago. So let's get started. I have your twin flame bonus coming out hopefully today as well. We had a huge storm come through. It knocked out power across the entire metro. And I also have a significant tree damage. So I will have, hopefully soon, some folks helping me out on those trees that have come down. So filming could get a little interesting with people sawing away at things. So we'll just kind of see, but my hope is that I get it to you today as well. So have some patience. Some Mother Nature came in and told us who was boss. Alright, Virgo, what's going on? Definitely I'm feeling like something has ended recently. Relationship. Something that hurt your heart. Let's have a look. We have the Four of Pentacles. I didn't want to let go of this. Three of Swords. Oh. And the Chariot. The Emperor. The King of Swords. And the Star. Strong Aquarius, Aries, Cancer here. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. And the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So definitely some feelings of abandonment coming through, loss. This is heavy duty here, Virgo. Definitely something that was heartbreaking for you. But I feel like somebody else is coming in here. Let's get into this so we can get some clarifiers, get some more details. So in the past position, we have time to go. And you can see this woman is crossing this kind of foggy bridge, attempting to get to this door down here. But the path ahead looks pretty murky. It looks pretty clouded, and she's kind of holding herself in such a way that it's like there's uncertainty here. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. I think this was something you did not want to release. Or the person that you left behind did not want to release. It's like someone here, and this could very well be you, Virgo, because we've got strong earth showing up here. Somebody wanted to hold on, to keep control of the situation, to keep putting work into it. They did not want to let go. Now, you might have been dealing with, and of course I'm just going to channel through what I'm getting, so please fit it to you or your person as it makes sense for you. It's going to be different for everyone. But I feel like you put a lot of time and effort into this. You were continuing to work at this. You wanted security here. And there's something telling you in this past position that it's time to let go of it. It's time to release it. I do feel like it was likely because someone here was not wanting to put in the work. Or simply wasn't recognizing the efforts you were contributing here. Let's see. But with that Five of Pentacles showing up at the bottom of the deck, this feels like, a big loss. Now, this could certainly, I mean, we've got love definitely showing up here. But if this is a work situation, which it could be, this Emperor could be a boss figure. But I think that there was this deep abandonment fear, or even a financial concern. And so it was like holding on for dear life, you know? Like the white knuckle experience going on with this. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. And the Two of Swords. Yeah. Somebody didn't want to let go of this. Didn't want to see it for what it was, maybe. With the Emperor, we have the Seven of Cups. And the Sun. Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. I feel like someone, it was like, I'm really getting strongly here that whether this was a lover or a boss that you were dealing with, it's like they were undermining all of your efforts. It's like you were putting in all this time and effort trying to create this stability, trying to really make this happen. And it's like at every step of the way, they were undermining your efforts. It's like if you did them a favor, they did something to stab you in the back. If you cleaned the house, they walked around in muddy shoes. It was just like every little thing that you did was going unrecognized, unappreciated. And I feel like this person was absolutely trying to create confusion for you and absolutely trying to sabotage this situation. At the same time, I also feel like we've got strong fire here. Aries, Leo showing up here. I think that you were holding on to this so tight and so determined to make this work and persevere and keep going no matter how many times you were like kicked down. Ultimately, you didn't want to have to walk away from this. And it was like you were telling yourself that this person or this job, whatever it was your ultimate happiness. Instead of seeing what they were doing, you were convincing yourself to just keep trying, just keep going. Something will shift if I just work my ass off. And they were meeting you level to level. Like you were putting in the work and they were doing things to destroy everything you'd put in. That's really rough. That's really rough. That's what I'm getting there. Okay. The week of the 20th. Let me mute my computer so it doesn't do that again. Sorry about that. The week of the 20th, we have beautiful uncaging. So it's this very heart-opening experience here. but it's a result of forgiveness, being able to forgive, and not just those that have hurt you, to be able to forgive yourself as well, right? And it's not like, when that card comes through, it's not about like walking up to someone and saying, I forgive you, right? It's, you're doing some sort of forgiveness practice to release yourself from the burden of what happened, to, if that makes sense. We have the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. I've got three strong masculine figures showing up here with the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. I'm going to clarify this, but there's definitely some sort of offer coming in here with this Ace of Cups. And it feels very quick on the end of this. Now it could be that you've somehow discovered that it was time to leave this behind, but I haven't seen an ending here in the past. So perhaps the two of you are attempting to work it out. Let's see. Let's see how this is unfolding here. With the Three of Swords, we have the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So I do feel like you've probably walked away from this. Your heart is broken. You've got that guard up. You might have come to some sort of illumination here in the past that officially drove the nail into the coffin for you, so to speak. And so I do feel like you're very protective of your heart at this time. With the King of Swords, who's this? We have the Hanged Man and the Tower. Some blinding clarity coming in here. The Hanged Man, we get the Hermit. Some very strong wisdom, which matches up with that King of Swords. Why the Tower? And the Ace of Cups. So it could be that someone's coming in here to offer you a new beginning. The Ace of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands, could be that Leo fire energy here. Yeah. And the Page of Swords. I don't know that you're buying into this. So I feel like from whatever you discovered about this situation and kind of helped you to go ahead and let go and walk away from this person, in that time, I think you've had some really strong revelations. You kind of went into this hermit energy to get a new perspective of what in the hell even happened. Like, how did I get myself into this? Why did I stay? You know, all those things, right? And then somebody comes in with either an apology or a love offer here. And whoever this is, they find you very attractive and they've been keeping an eye on you. It's almost like they've been waiting for the moment to strike. So it's like they might have gotten word or found out by spying on social media or whatever that you walked away from this past relationship, and now they're like first in line here. And I think it kind of takes you by surprise, because I feel like they not only come forward with this cup of love, they also communicate quite directly about it. They might even tell you, I've been waiting, hoping. And I found out, I've been keeping an eye on you, and I found out that you've split up from so-and-so, and so here I am. I want to offer you my love. And you're just like, whoa, okay. So I'm not seeing a ton here of how you're reacting to this, other than the Tower, but I have all these cards clarifying this King of Swords, and look at this fish's eye. It's like, look at his face. Let me see if it'll zoom in, or he's like in shock. So I feel like there's like, that's all I could see with these little cards sitting over him, was this like bulging eye of shock. Oh, sorry to laugh. Sometimes the messages I get come through in the weirdest ways, but I feel like you're just kind of flabbergasted about this. And they want you to open that heart for them. I don't know that you're there yet, and that's certainly going to be up to you. But you might have been in this very like retracted, self-care kind of energy. It's like you walked away from this situation and then you kind of went into this hermitage to like lick your wounds, get some deeper understanding or whatever. And so it could very well be that this kind of knocks you off your chair here. In the future position, we do have the waxing gibbous moon, and it's called fear. So I do feel like it definitely ignites some of your fears when this person comes in. And you can kind of see there's this woman here kind of in this like protected little bubble. But above her, there's all these crows on leashes, and it's like all these thoughts come pouring in, and it's our mind. It's our mind kind of getting away with itself and coming up with all these scenarios and what ifs, and oh God, what if it's just like it used to be? What if he's hyper-controlling, or she's hyper-controlling like the last person? I just got out of that. All these thoughts, right? We have the Chariot, the Star, and the King of Cups. I do feel like this person that's coming in has strong water and potentially air in their chart. Strong water. Scorpio, 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 Pisces, and Cancer. This is a very intuitive person, very emotional person, very compassionate. But they're on it, man. They are determined, and they're pretty sure that you're gonna heal. They can help you heal, and you're destined to be together. So I think it does kind of definitely dredge up fears after having come out of this situation from the past. But they're asking you to open that heart. Let's get some clarifiers here on this next week. With the Chariot, yeah, you're terrified at the speed that this person is coming in and wanting to move. It could be that the speed in which they came towards you is what's scaring you. It could also be that they want to move quickly with you. Because, like I said, they've been watching you. They've been waiting for you to leave that past person so that they could be front and center, first person in line to grab your heart. So that, I think, is causing some fears. Yeah, it's moving fast. They want to move fast because they know what they want, and it's you. With the Star, we have the Eight of Swords and the Strength card. I think you're definitely in your head quite a bit. Not that I blame you, so no judgment, but you're definitely in your head. I think you feel like you need to rebuild your strength. You need to do some healing. And until you've healed, you might feel like you're stuck where you're at. The King of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Let me get some more there. I feel like this person knows what you're experiencing. And I feel like that's part of why they might be so drawn to you, because they've been through what you've gone through here. I feel like they had a long-term commitment in the past that shattered their dreams, essentially. And I think that they're, like I was saying, they're pretty sure they can help you heal. And they're like inspired that this is a move that you've made in your life. They're really excited. Meanwhile, you're still like picking up the pieces of what you've just been through, right? I do feel like if you've dealt with a Leo fire sign in the past, and that is who contributed to the heartbreak that you're in, you could be allowing some of those fears to stop you. Like, they're directly related to the past person. So be mindful of that, because I don't feel like this person is anything like the last person. So if you're just worried they're going to be just like that, I wouldn't worry about that. But it does look like you're afraid how fast this is moving, and I think that you have every right to have boundaries and to say, I'm not going to move that fast. You know, you have to trust what you feel and take care of yourself here. I do feel like if you flat out reject this person, they're going to feel hurt about it, because they are pretty sure you're the one. You are their ultimate. And like I said, they've had time to think about this and come to that conclusion. And you're kind of blindsided by this news. So I wouldn't hesitate to put the brakes on and take this at your pace, because they've clearly been waiting, you know. But certainly you can handle this however you feel like you need to handle this. But this is what's coming in. You're going to immediately go into fear about how determined they are to move right now with you. And I think you're just I'm seeing that stupid fish's eye again. I don't know why that's so amusing to me, but I do feel like this person has a lot of love and compassion and can really relate to where you've been in your past relationship here. And I think that they feel like they can help you to heal. But you have to, you know, give yourself time to even feel that out. Because right here, you've got so many fears coming up, that's going to blind you, right? I mean, she's blinded. So your intuition about how to handle this, or how to even read this person, like maybe you've never even met this person. Maybe you do know them. They clearly have been watching you. But if you don't even know this person, it's going to be really hard to get a read on them if you're all in your head about your fears here. So I hope that was helpful, Virgo. Looks like you've been through it. Yeah, you definitely, I don't know if you're gonna go for this, but I would definitely tell them to slow their roll. Just my opinion. But prepare for some shock. There's some incoming love offer coming your way, and they are determined. So, I hope you found that helpful, Virgo. I hope you have a great holiday over the next couple of weeks, whether that's Christmas, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. And I hope to see you here next week. We're going to do the wrap-up reading for December and take a look at the beginning of the new year. So I'll see you then. Bye.